You taking big hits for a little guy, you know what I'm saying? And you got gold on your neck too? That's crazy. That's nice. Christ on your neck? That's nice. I like that. Jesus Christ. You believe in him? Yeah, I believe in him, man. That guy is a savior, man. He's cool.
Saved his life. Saved his life. Gryndfest Radio. This is a Polo Boy Shorty beat. It's not a tight beat. And you're going to learn a lot of things in this interview. Don't send, if you're sending beats to Travis Scott, don't send Travis Scott type beats. Or at least don't name it that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a lot of gems from this interview as Big Baby Scumbag. Came to the stew. First time meeting him. He was wearing his merch. This nigga's not playing. And he did not have the Air Force Ones. I'm not even going to lie. He had the Adidas John. So he was ready. He's been moving around doing a lot of things for this new single with Lex Luger, Lil B co-sign and all that. It's a great interview. Live from Studio 10 in the heart of North Hollywood. And we sponsored by Dinnerland, motherfucking the Wave Media, you know what I'm saying? Culture Plug, Audio Mac, Sound Gallery, Sound Series is back again, you know what I'm saying? But Brahma Buddha Bully, Two Phones Jones, Computer Emoji, Plug Emoji, Bicoastal Jones, you know what I'm saying? And it was a dope interview. You know, we was kicking it. I brought the Bud Light. Low key, I had stepped up my game from the last stew, you know what I'm saying? Because I rock with Studio 10. I had the fucking song on the computer. I had the video looped up, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good atmosphere. I was drinking Jameson. Nigga had the Bud Light. He was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? We knocked it out. So we got some other songs from Big Baby Scumbag, Ramirez. We got a sample and example in here. I threw that in there. And Lil Nar Germ, Max P, and the rest is Big Baby Scumbag. So this is a quick interview. I didn't want it to be too long. And he talks about a lot of things of how he came up in Tampa, you know, his career, how he met certain people, how he listens to beats, how he does his videos, you know what I'm saying, and some of his merch, and how he linked up with Lil B, how he linked up with Awful Records, how he linked up with Lex Luger. There's a lot of things going on, but it's a good, heartfelt, kicking the interview, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to have more of them. So this is episode 124. Make sure you support him on his networks and all that, you know what I'm saying? And buy some merch because his merch is good, and how he affects social media and all that, you know what I'm saying? And his passion behind car racing, WCW and all that. So listen up, you know, sit back, ride, roll up a blunt, get a drink, you know what I'm saying? Or put on your headphones and just kick it or drive out. This is Gryndfest Radio 124, the king of the fucking underground. This nigga about to be up in a second. Fuck with me. Every Monday. Let's get it. Big shout to all my sponsors and my plugs. All right, live. Gryndfest Radio. The levels look good. We live on the wave. You already know what it is. Big shout to my sponsors. We live at Studio 10. It's on a Saturday. It's not Friday today. This is a special interview. You know, big shout to my sponsors first. CNIO, freaking Audio Mac. Big shout to Dinnerland. Big shout to the Sound Gallery Studios. No, there it is. We're good. It's all good. This is what makes Gryndfest Radio right. You know what I'm saying? Dig? Audio Mac, the Culture Plug, fucking Dinnerland, CNIO, fucking... Damn, I can't even remember all my damn sponsors. But y'all know what it is. We are here with a legend. You know what I'm saying? A come-up legend. Big shout out to Carrie for making it happen. Listen up, PR. And Big Baby Scumbag is in the fucking building.
What's going on, man?
Nigga got condoms. I know you smashing everything moving.
Hey, they're real condoms too. They're real latex. Yes,
real.
Yes,
not the real lambskin from House Party.
Hell no.
Okay.
They're real. They're not no novelty item. You can
I've never even seen a lambskin shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah.
Like?
Like, I don't know. It might be like, I don't know. It might.
Like, if she's so bad and you had to smash, like,
I'm using lambskin.
I'm using lambskin.
It might work better than latex.
It may, or I'll go to the fucking cabinet and get some saran wrap.
Yeah, nah, what Jamie Foxx did. Wait, was that Jamie Foxx that got wrapped up?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
No, that shit was fun.
Booty call, right?
Booty call, that shit classic, bro.
That shit is classic. Jamie Foxx been in a lot of dope ass movies, bro.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is a
goat,
legend,
man.
bro. Jamie Foxx, he did Ray Charles, Django. What else?
What's the Ray?
The Ray?
The Ray where he's shooting dope. Ray Charles.
Ray, yeah, okay. What else? God damn. He was in
the show.
Right.
What?
One? Oh,
Dream
Girls.
Girls. Beyonce was the first movie.
Right. Shouts out
Heavy
Beyonce.
promo. Shouts out to Beyonce. She can't act. I seen her in the movie with Old Boy. She really.
I like Goldfinger. I like.
that was lit.
Goldfinger was pretty dope.
That was lit. But we here, you know what I'm saying? This is how we get down. You know, it's regular talk. I got the Bud Light on deck. I'm not bringing it with me. He's taking that shit with him. You know what I'm saying? We live on the Wave. You know how we get down. Big shout to the Wave. They my sponsor too. How could I forget them? So we streaming live on the Wave, and you know, this is interview. We've been playing Big Baby Scumbag, you already know, ever since Big Ballin'. Like, that was the one I got put on to from SoundCloud. Then it was like it wasn't nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was an exclusive through one of my homies.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just made that song and like didn't really like care too much for it. So I was like, yo, like just drop this on your SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I found it on somebody's shit. I don't know. I still check SoundCloud tougher than a mug.
Yeah, man. SoundCloud
it's
has
still alive to me.
It's a lot of rare shit that you're not gonna find on, you know, DSPs. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like certain shit, bro. Like up until like a year and a half ago, I just realized how important it is to like be on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. Cause I wasn't too hip. I wasn't too hip to that early on. So yeah, I was avid SoundCloud.
Cause I was like, this nigga's not on Spotify. Like this nigga, you would stream stupid on the shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like up until like a year and a half ago is when like, you know what I'm saying, I got put on to like, yo, like you got to be on these playlists. Like you got to, you know what I'm saying, this and that, whatever. So I was like, okay, I got to throw all my shit on here.
Cause you started to get on playlists off the rip.
Yeah,
those are the hardest things to get on.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out Spotify, iTunes.
Big Ballin' is what I found. Like I don't know. After I heard that, it was just knocking. Yeah. It had that Florida sound because I really support the Florida sound. You know what I'm saying? And it just grew on me from like I did a tour early on in my career. And everybody kind of took off. Ramirez, Puya, all that. And then I fell in love with like the Florida sound. So I just started to dig for that. You know what I'm saying? And you're definitely in that club of those people that I search for. Yeah, and then I just started to find all the songs like and started to follow the wave.
What's so funny about Big Ballin' is it slowed down because I didn't like how it sounded. Regular speed. Yeah. And my thing is like, you know what I'm saying, I love chopped and screwed shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just slow it down. And literally it like that method, we might have to cut, well not this live. But like my method like is like if I don't like a song, I'll slow it down and it sounds 20 times better.
It does.
Like everything sounds
I don't
good,
know
slow it down,
who
bro.
you got that off of or if you made it up. But that's the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like real talk.
Especially when you fucked up, everything sound better slowed down.
Everything.
Like, everything, dude. So.
Oh, man. And then, like, I heard songs that kept that slow wave was in. Florida had it. Like, with Simi and Perp Dog and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
hell
that was the wave down there.
Hell yeah.
And then everybody jumped on the wave, huh?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Because like, I remember listening to them guys, like, 2011, 12, you know what I'm saying? Like, Raider Clan days, like, they was early on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They had all the slow. Did they start the mumble?
Honestly, you can say that, bro. Yeah.
I really think they could.
Underground scene, period, bro. Like, it started with South Florida, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely. Underground, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it's evolved to now with like SoundCloud rap, like it started for sure.
It had to.
For sure.
Raider Clan, bro.
For sure.
But real shit, we talking about Florida, and Tampa is where you were born and raised, correct?
Yeah, born and raised,
cool.
Man.
Now, we kind of dig into like certain things of what inspired you to where you are now, because I feel like you're probably one of the number one draft picks going into next year. I feel like you're at the top of, like, since I seen you evolve, like, you're really going in now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just starting to hear about you. How was Tampa, and what was it like growing up there? Like, what was you listening to? Like, what was life like?
Oh, man. So I got an older brother. He's like 32, like 31, 32. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? He grew up in the 90s. Okay. And, like...
The 90s is the most classic era,
right.
Of music.
Right. Like, I was fortunate enough to have an older sibling to, put me on to shit from the 90s. So, right on. Like, I'm 5 years old listening to, like, Method Man, Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Nas. Yeah, okay, so the first CD I've ever listened to all the way through, my brother gave me the CD. It was Takao Judgment Day 2000.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
It's Judgment Day.
Yeah.
That was my runner, too.
I remember there's this one song. It's Suspect Chin Niggas, Lil Wayne Niggas, Sin Niggas, Back to Go Try Again Niggas, All Hell Me, the good. Yeah, man.
Method Man was the nigga, though.
Yeah.
He was like the most grimiest out of the whole crew for some reason.
Yeah, Method Man. I liked Method Man and RZA.
Wow.
Method Man, RZA, and of course ODB. But yeah, like ODB. I was fortunate enough to have an older sibling to put me on to like music that was coming out at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 5 years old. It's like 1999.
And it's more than just what you see. It's an underlayer of sound that he put you on to, not just the pop shit.
Right. So, yeah, I'm listening to all this old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, with more songs than other, you're able to find that influence. You know what I'm saying? Like perfect example is Juvenile Hell. That was Mobb Deep's first project they put out. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
They were
so
like 17 years old.
Right. So like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I was strongly influenced from, you know what I'm saying, me growing up, and I take a lot of aspects of, you know what I'm saying, the old school hip hop shit and making my shit. Cause a lot of new guys, they don't know their history.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll go on radio stations and, they'll get asked about, how do you feel about Biggie or Tupac, and be like, who's that? Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who's that?
Not like who's that, but you know what I'm saying?
Just being like, know their history of where everything comes from, and it's just like there has to be like people to show that, like your brother, you know? What I'm saying?
Your brother,
that like show you where things come from, so you can like. Because it always goes from the beginning all the way to the top, and I feel like that's important. And you were lucky to have that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know history, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. If you're 20 years old now, okay, you was born 20 years ago, so that's what, 2010?
That's 1999?
99, right?
20,
okay. So that's still no history right there with the sound. Then your mom she had you at 23. That's 20 years further back. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think that's important too as well. So, okay, Method Man, Takao. How was growing up in Tampa like? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you go to high school? Did you graduate?
Nah, I didn't graduate.
Okay, nobody cares about that shit. You're a rapper.
Yeah,
now,
no, for sure.
But how was school? Like, you was a rapper in school?
Nah, dude,
you just ain't go to school. Fuck school.
Like, I mean, all throughout middle school, like I was into sports. Like I was early on, I was like very like athletically inclined.
Okay,
like,
cool.
I was playing basketball, football, all that shit.
You could have did that shit.
Yeah, like honestly, like I had dreams of becoming like a professional basketball and football player, but like I couldn't make up which one I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to high school, it's kind of like all that shit like was out the window. I started like smoking and like, you know what I'm saying?
When it starts.
Yeah, no,
that's when it starts. The creative third eye comes out and like you start to like be creative. Now, when did you make your first track?
It's way later on, bro. So like 2015. Okay. 2015, because my homie from middle school. Yeah. He made a rap group. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I got this rap group. I want you to be in it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like it was on from there.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
Now, you were in a rap group, okay, and you was spitting more than anyone else. It's usually like you broke off or something happened.
It was like, you know what? It wasn't even that. It was just like I don't know. It just gravitated towards me. Like I was, because a lot of people in Tampa, they wasn't making the shit that I made. Like when I started rapping, it was like I came way left field with shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? My influence being Lil B, and the type of music Lil B makes. Nobody in Tampa made music like that. So when I made music, people were like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Because I just watched Lost Boys and he had the Lost Boys sample and it was just like, nobody else had it, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was innovative, bro.
Yeah.
And he had Clams Casino.
Yeah, Clams Casino, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend, man. Lil B is such a legend, dude. Like, Lil B, like, I remember the first time I heard Lil B back when he was in the pack, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, like, they really made it cool for, like, you know what I'm saying, black kids or like, you know what I'm saying, kids of color to wear Vans and shit, because this is like 2005, 2006, bro. Like,
the fuck Vans were.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, nobody was wearing Vans, so when they made the song, well, no, like, black kids were wearing Vans, so like, when they made that song, they kind of made it cool, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because skateboarding and hip-hop kind of go together. It's like, you know, you're doing your own thing in the street. You know
yeah, bro. Like, so it was like, damn, yo, like, they wearing Vans, they making the shit look cool. Okay, I can wear these Vans and make them look
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's the age where your influence is the heaviest.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as like other people on you.
For sure.
So, okay, cool. That's what's up, Tampa, and you know, I just wanted to get into like where you started, how it progressed. Now, after that, like you started to believe in everything that you were doing, and you just felt like you embodied a rapper, and you just kept going, right?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Like it's the confidence, man. If the confidence ain't there, man.
Now, what event kind of made you just like, okay, it's official, nigga. I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in. What happened? There's always something, like, I always ask this question, like, there's always something that sparks it, or if there's a bar that people go crazy on, that kind of takes you to this level, like, you're feeling yourself and all that. Like, is there a specific event that happened that kind of going from the NCAA to the NBA? Or it may be something that somebody said to you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it was my first Rolling Loud. My first Rolling Loud.
You was on the first Rolling Loud?
I mean, no, my first Rolling Loud.
Your first Rolling Loud.
Yeah, my first. So that was, Rolling Loud came out like 2015. That was the very first Rolling Loud.
Very first Rolling Loud.
So mine's was my first Rolling Loud. I performed that. I wasn't even rapping. So this is before I started rapping 2015. So I went to the first Rolling Loud as a fan. You know what I'm saying? So next year, like my whole time there, I was like, damn, like I'm gonna be like performing at this festival.
You had a goal.
Yeah. So it
was so lit.
Yeah, nah.
And you got faded in the crowd, and then it was like, everyone was there.
Yeah, dude. So like the next year when I had performed, you know what I'm saying, there was the stage called the Citrus Rap stage.
Yup, Citrus Rap. I fuck with them.
And
they're one of the blogs out, just to let the people know, they're one of the heaviest blogs out of Florida.
Man,
right?
Yeah. Shouts out Citrus Rap, man. But yeah, like if you look up Citrus Rap stage 2016 Rolling Loud, like you'll see like, bro, like X was on stage, Ski, Wi-Fi, Smoke Perp, Lil Pump, like all of us was on this one stage, dude. And it was kind of funny because like, you know how like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when a rapper set ends and like everybody that's on stage, they just clear out?
Yeah.
Nah, like I would perform, my set would be over, everybody's still on stage. You like,
so lit,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
and then
so
like, yo, it's his turn. Like, while the mic was, while the DJ was switching, y'all was smoke blunts or like just kick it until that's hard. And pass
bro.
The mic.
So literally, like one person finished, passed the mic behind us. So we all still on stage. Denzel Curry, he didn't perform on that stage. Oh yeah. Shouts out Denzel, man. Denzel didn't perform on that stage. He performed on the bigger stage, but he came to that stage just to support Florida, because it was the citrus rap stage. It was like the whole Florida scene at that time. You know what I'm saying? That was popping.
It was before the world knew.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I know, because then they started to pick out of Florida.
Yeah.
And did you notice that? Like,
yeah.
Pump was like the first one, or like Pooh. It just started to get crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
it was like a domino effect. Dude.
It was a domino effect.
Like Florida definitely, like, I don't know, it's something in the water, man. Like we all like, I don't know, we all got something fire to bring to the table, yo. Like,
for real, in a different way.
Yeah, in a different way.
I want to get into how you're different. You know what I'm saying? And how you got the sound, but it's not like you're not following niggas. You made your own way.
Yeah,
and that's brave, and it's like something that niggas should do.
Yeah, you know for sure. Yeah, like you should never want to like try and sound like nobody else. Like I never got that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna sound like anybody, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know what I'm saying, that influences me. Like, you know what I'm saying, when people compare me to like, you know, like a Ferg or like Juicy J or Waka Flocka or Gucci or like Young Gleesh, shit like that, like I listen to them. I'm fans of theirs, so you know what I'm saying, it's, you know, it is flattering to be compared to them, but like don't say I sound like somebody that, you know, literally sounds like everybody else when I know that's not true.
But you put your own flair on it. And I kind of want to get into, okay, we talked a little bit about Big Ballin' and shit off camera. I don't know. That's the one that I found. And I dig. I'm like a head on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So what song kind of took you to the point where you could do a show and there'd be like 200 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your shit that like took you to, you know, to the next level? We're going in steps. You feel how I'm trying to conduct this, John?
You said Dale Earnhardt for sure.
Dale
Earnhardt, man.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt, like, it was so, like, the writing process for that song was so funny. Like, I knew I wanted to make a song about Dale Earnhardt. You know what I'm saying? So I went through a bunch of beats in my phone, and like I just kept repeating Dale Earnhardt like over every beat, like just to
see where it would fit.
Yeah, and like I eventually found some shit, man. Like it just worked, man. It was so perfect, and like he co-signed the song.
He co-signed it?
Dale
I think I seen it.
Yeah, man.
I think I seen it.
Yeah, bro.
You ever been to a race?
I haven't.
I haven't been to a race, but I chill with people that was watching the race and drinking.
Yeah, for sure. They look fucking lit. I'm actually planning. I want to plan to go to one in November because they have like demolition derbies like out in Tampa, like Florida, all the time. Where like
monster truck rallies where they run over the
monster
cars
trucks and shit
and fire.
People will build makeshift cars and shit and just fucking crash them into each other. Yeah,
that shit is hard.
They got a bunch of shit like that back.
But that's like nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I really respect you mixing that in because we looking at you with Stone Cold. Like,
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is different. You know what I'm saying? And I really respect different. You know what I'm saying? Like because that's you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy. Dale Earnhardt co-signed it and all that. Now we almost to the point where we're talking about your new shit. What got you into the fucking car racing and shit, bro? Like, what got you into wrestling? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did your friends put you on? And I don't know.
Basically, when it came to the wrestling shit, like I grew up watching like, you know, like the Attitude Era. You know what I'm saying? When it was WWF, where like, you know what I'm saying? Where it wasn't so like PG rated. You know what I'm saying? Where like you had Stone Cold, you had The Rock, you had X-Pac, you had D-Generation X, you had, you know what I'm saying? All these like super like popping people in wrestling that made it like really fun to watch and shit. Like the promos, like even like I was watching,
the promos were stupid.
Yeah, like the 90s promos were crazy as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? They took shit to the next level. So I always been a fan of wrestling since I was a kid. When it came because
there's always somebody in your family that be on that shit.
Yeah, nah.
Like WrestleMania is tonight, nigga. Like,
yeah, for sure. Especially,
like, let's buy it,
dude. Especially me having an older brother, and like, you know what I'm saying, me and him like play fighting, and like trying to, like,
it's so much fun.
Trying to like practice wrestling moves on each other and shit.
The Dominator.
That
would be OG.
I end up getting hurt.
I broke my wrist. He tried to do the Jimmy Fly snooker from the top rope. Out of instinctuals, I did like this and I broke my wrist. I lied to my parents. Shit. I said, yo, I fell off my bike.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it came out we was wrestling.
Nah, dude, for sure. Cause like, okay, for that Stone Cold video where we was wrestling, like the dude that we was wrestling with, he actually trains wrestlers in Tampa.
Like official, like
official shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like wrestling is, entertainment, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like those falls are real. Like you're actually like taking like the bumps. Like it felt like I got literally beat up at the end of that video.
You been in the ring before or no?
Before that, nah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
But during that, you was in a real ring.
Yeah, taking
bumps.
Like a
bed, right?
Yeah. No, it's hard as fuck. Like, okay, like the Stone Cold Stunner, like you kick the dude in the groin, then you turn around and grab his head, and like the dude told me to just sit on my butt, just like. But it's so hard. The mat, it's so hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're getting beat. Like it's a lot of physical endurance. You know what I'm saying?
Because I see fucking West Side Gun and all these motherfuckers on the wrestling wave.
Yeah,
and it is big. And like it's an underlying shit. Like it wasn't like so popular for me to say like, yo, I watch wrestling. I was proud of it, but you had to find like the people that really like watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I was in the NWO versus WCW era too. That was my shit. I had that on Nintendo 64.
Word.
That was the shit, bro.
What was that?
Stone
one
Cold's,
group?
If you hold the button, his punch, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a wrap for his move, and I really fucked with the wrestling. And my older cousin, like you had your older brother, put me on, and I kind of wanted to have something with them.
Yeah,
so,
man.
I just really respect, like, you fucking, nobody's really with that. You was on it before these niggas was kind of on it.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So,
like, man, like, I remember, I forgot what year this was, but I vaguely remember going to a wrestling match when I was really young. Like I was young as fuck, bro, but I remember this shit like, you know what I'm saying, back when it was WWF, like, you know what I'm saying, I remember having like, you know what I'm saying, popcorn and like fucking wrestling t-shirt.
That's official,
like, you know what I'm saying, I remember that
they
shit.
put on the show, and there's local Johns that go in too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
go even crazier.
It's like even crazier. Wasn't there one where you would like be bleeding and they would be jumping on the fucking nails and
bro,
shit?
Like,
I forget that, but I bought ECW. That's right.
ECW.
I had that shit where they were always bleeding. They would be on fire and shit. That shit was kind of hard too.
That shit was extreme continental wrestling.
Yup, exactly. That shit was hard.
Thumbtacks, you getting slammed on thumbtacks.
But you had to buy the tapes because they wouldn't show it on TV.
Nah, they wouldn't show that shit on TV.
So let's get, we made it all the way through Big Ball and boom, 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 RoboCop, all that shit. Dig into his shit because he wouldn't be on this show if he wasn't a come up nigga. Because I be turning niggas down, bro.
For sure.
Like, I be turning some people down. I don't like the video. We talked about the other dude that be sending me shit, and I'll be like, no. As soon as I got this email, I'm like, hell yeah, nigga. Like, let's go. Let's go, Grindfest Radio. All my sponsors, let's make this move. You know what I'm saying? He's a come up nigga. You better do it before he's out of here. This is the first half of the interview. We're going to come back with Big Baby Scumbag in a second. You know what I'm saying? It's Grindfest Radio 124. This is the new shit. Lil B, Cosign, Lex Luger on all the beats. This is the new shit. Let's fucking get it. Grindfest Radio, Bravo.
I want to give a shout out to Big Baby Scumbag. Hey, shout out Lex Luger, man. It's your boy Lil B. Swag. It's a rap. Let's get it. Grindfest Radio. Grindfest Radio. Drama Boy. Grindfest Radio.
Juvenile hell.
Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga duck like Limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga duck like Limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga duck like Limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga duck like Limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Came in this bitch in a big cat, Hellcat with that X on my toe like a tic-tac. Trust her kickback, make a flip back, take a pic now. Lay back, bitch, I'ma sit back, don't get kidnapped. Bruce, they bitch with a witch at. Yeah, nigga feel like light, and the wrist shine bright. Fuck y'all, y'all know what it list at. Lame ass nigga, I ain't heard of you, bitch, I be burning you. NMS look like a burglar. Friday the 13th, my calendar, bitch is a holiday. Came to the lake, you might murder you. I'ma get keeper, I'll bury you. Take out a trust, I'ma dirty you. Put a hole straight through a hernia. Fucking fake bitch, I ain't earning you. Feel like Rihanna in Astoria. Anything goes, nigga. Lame ass rap, nigga, same old lines and the same old tight ass flow, nigga. Line ass nigga, you don't need really try. Every song taking my sound O's, nigga. Down bad selling ass nigga, it's a drop, so I know your pockets got real cold, nigga. Homeboy, shit, this ain't clothes, nigga. I'm the landlord of red old, nigga. I get the ball and I'm playing that. You get the ball and you fuck with that. Can't trust a bitch, I don't fuck with that. Money, I can't get enough of that. Bitch, I'ma double that. Ice all on me like an ambulance. Red and blue ambulance. Bitch, I'ma drip like I'm candle wax. Bury me with about 100 racks. Back from the dead, I ain't coming back. Spinning that burning that. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga dull like limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga dull like limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga dull like limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga. Flex, I feel like Kimbo, nigga. Make a nigga dull like limbo, nigga. Touchdown like I'm in the end zone, nigga. Juvenile hell, this the intro, nigga.
Would you like to know how I survived hell and came out the other side, and how you can too? If so, stay tuned.
Gryndfest Radio, episode 124. We're going to keep it South Florida. We're going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby Scumbag interview coming up in a second. Big shout to Palm. Big shout to all my sponsors. This is Ramirez, the 4-5. Rochi on the fucking beat. You know how the fuck we get out. South Florida, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale. Big shout to my man Zay Matic. Let's get it.
When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always on the slide. When it's over die, I'm just a hustler in the billion with the deadly vice. I'm plotting up a homicide. When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always down the slide. When it's do or die, I'm just a hustler in the billion with the deadly vice. I'm coming late night creeping. Finger on the trigger, never sleeping. No sucker, cop ducker. Go ahead, bitch, give me reason to break your ass off with the 45. I'm squeezing, gripping on the skunk that my partner grew up last season. Looking left and now you see me rolling through the boulevard, shaking hands and kissing babies. Grammy been the ghetto star. Say, young player, let me tell you about them days where we never had shit, but now we niggas get paid. Pulling up for something clean, fresher than Listerine. I pop my collar 'cause making money, man, ain't no thing. Shake John Ho, send the money through the Western Union. $30,000 from a double bag. I said the homicide. When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always down the slide. When it's do or die, I'm just a hustler in there playing with the deadly vice. I'm plotting up a homicide. When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always down the slide. When it's do or die, I'm just a hustler in there playing with the deadly vice. Catch a 9-6 rolling, laid back smoking. Way more in my double cup, sipping up on the potion. Fuck all of the player hating, keep all that commotion. Me and my partners about the dollars, never been about the whole shit. FTP across my chest, banging to the day I rest. When they let me in my coffin, like within that Buddha's ass. I'm living low, on a honey go scope slide, coming at the better just to let you bust it. Draco busting out the frame, something you can't tame. You better duck about the way when the gun go bang. I'll leave you suckers bloody red, soaking in the rain. I'm plotting up a homicide. When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always down the slide. When it's do or die, I'm just a hustler in there playing with the deadly vice. I'm plotting up a homicide. When I'm out the ride, I'm gripping on my 45. Keep it by my side. You know I'm always down the slide. When it's do or die, I'm just a hustler in there playing with the deadly vice.
but to do sample and example. Give your love to me.
Grindfest Radio.
And I'm going to drop this on Brahma's World. Just take a break and listen to how I get the fuck down. We coming back with Big Baby Scums, nigga. He got condoms and all that for sale. Go to the fucking shit and get the fucking shit.
Grindfest Radio.
Vibe out, smoke weed, smoke crack, everything that is.
Grindfest Radio.
Jam, Brahma's World exclusive, nigga.
Rain or shine.
Grindfest Radio.
I'm gonna love you anyway. You can call me day and night time. From anywhere you are, no matter how far. If you give your love to me.
Grindfest Radio. Grindfest.
Jada Kiss, OG, sped it up. Brian Cox on the fucking beat. This is how the fuck we get at. Go shit only. Grindfest Radio 124. Probable the bully. Gold emoji, plug emoji, computer emoji. I'm not fucking playing games. I'm on fucking Juul, fucking coffee, and all the shit in all life, nigga. Let's run it.
No matter, it feels so beautiful. Don't you agree? Kiwi, what's up, baby?
Grindfest Radio.
Now let's go. As soon as they hear the voice in the flow, they already know it's. And I ain't even in the game, but as soon as something happen, who the first one they blame is. Give your time, you a lame. Stop mentioning my name, my nigga. Why you worry about? Why? I'm in a group meeting. They took pic from us, now it's just Luch peeing. I'm the one they call on. Gotta feed the family, if not, then it falls on. Who else? This is real talk, funeral arrangements, whoever put they paws on. Who be in a Wrangler, off-road nigga with the roof and the doors gone. And who else be in the field, front line till the war's gone. What they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about. Who can go the distance? Who's underrated? Who's the most consistent? Who get the real love? Yeah. Who the girls love? Who the jails love? Good nigga, good heart. Lot of lives were saved by. Salute. Bad boy, rough rider. Lot of money was made by. Real talk. Large bag from Steve Style commercial with AI. Good looking. One of the last of the OGs to stay fly. Wow. Who else you know went at it with Beanie and 50 besides? Who? Even threatened to throw a refrigerator at Diddy, my guy. What they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about. Who started off moving that work? Put you in the black hearse, never had a whack verse. Now think, don't react first. Ain't a wild nigga, but it still let his gap burst. Never got his just due. Does everybody feel like that? Or is it just you? I don't know. Sometimes I look in the mirror and be like, I don't even trust you. Nah, just me. What they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about is what they talking about? Me. Who they talking about? Me. All they talk about.
It's the goat emoji, plug emoji. We taking it to John. Made in Tokyo, Lil Nar, Florida turn up shit. Let's fucking get it. Grind Fest Radio.
Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry. Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry.
Right with that motherfucking blaster. I'm jigging, tatted, and blasted. I let it drip and wear fashion. Be so expensive, I'm cashing. They say I never won't snub it. Roll a whole ounce and won't pass it. New Glock, got sight. Beat strapped like a dyke. Pit bull, got the bite. Soft nigga, get bite. I let that shit at real fat. That's how I'm dripping at night. Louis V sandal, walking around camel. Eat on that pussy like Hannibal. She said Nara's an animal. Gassing that shit like a pedal. Do that way on like it's ahead of you.
Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry. Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry.
Hello kitty to the kitty when I'm in bitty. Walking, rocket on me, honey, ever worried. Moving in a hurry, dropping currency. I'm out the gate, ran down now you ain't no face. Trying to talk shopping, wrecking people face. I'm in the lobby, dripped out, folded the face. Perky's calling, come on through with the play. Doubled up, goddamn, I done ran it up, nigga ran up and got knuckled up. Fuck all that funny stuff. Freak bitch, that's a one-on-one shot, now walking around the legal guns. Bad bitch, head like Cinnabon. Diamond hitting like a champion. Money team, I bleed money team. Niggas talking down, bear me.
Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry. Walking that bit with some racks. Fresh as a definite facts. Gelato, I sticky the pack. You know I'm picky with that. Walking that bit with that Louis V. She said she wish there was two of me. She fucking, she know what she doing, B. I be dancing like my jewelry.
Grindfest Radio. We went into the other niggas. Now it's time for the main nigga. We get into the fucking show. Big Baby Scumbag, RoboCop. Listen to this shit. It goes up. Tampa, nigga. Remember, this is the first time I met this nigga. And we went in on the fucking interview.
Like corn on the cob.
Right.
And with big, baby, and do your job.
Fast.
Bitch, I stay flexing so hard and don't stop. Futuristic swag, bitch, I feel like RoboCop. Better little free, and I think she from Miami. Why? Keep a rubber in her purse, she said, come in handy. Why? She'll tie you up and steal your shit just like a bandit. Why? And run off with your credit card, cause she out here skimming. Ooh. I don't trust that bitch, I think she got it from a meme. No. I asked her what's a stripper name, she told me it was Candy. I told that bitch to suck my dick out back behind the alley. Ooh. I never met a bitch like this before, I can't imagine. Nah. She got daddy issues, damn, I gotta thank her daddy. Thank you. Damn, my booty fat, I had to take both hands and grab it. Ooh. Start with all that line, it ain't real, I know you capping. I'm a selfish ass nigga, I won't buy you shit, stop asking. No. Bitches used to curve me back in high school, I was action, but I still pass my math test, my money ain't subtracted. No. Yeah, I look good, and my girlfriend classic. I like cornbread and catfish with a side of cabbage. Rated R superstar, she be getting nasty. RoboCop, why you out here blasting? She a red house and a booty is the ass. Shawty, I got that dope dick and you can be the ass. Rated R superstar, she be getting nasty. RoboCop, why you out here blasting? She a red house and a booty is the ass. Shawty, I got that dope dick and you can be the ass. Where them hoes at? Where them hoes at? Heard you got your nose done. Where your nose at? Where my bro like a snapback. Brandon dog superstar, she be getting nasty. Robocop, why you out here blasting? She a red house and a booty is the addict. Shawty, I got that dope dick and you can be the addict. Brandon dog superstar, she be getting nasty. Robocop, why you out here blasting? She a red house and a booty is the addict. Shawty, I got that dope dick and you can be the addict.
Dude, honestly, I don't know where I got like the formula of like just posting me. I don't know, dude, like, cause I wasn't doing that like before. Like when I first started rapping, I wasn't really on social media like that. Like I feel like I didn't know how to, like, you know what I'm saying, be a rapper on social media. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, dude. I just
But it's like the shit you be posting. It we know it's from you, and we know it could come from you. You know what I'm saying? By listening to the raps, and the shit be going viral a little bit. Like, but Twitter is where it's at. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Twitter,
like,
for sure, bro.
I love Twitter, bro. Like,
you can fall into a rabbit hole being on Twitter.
Really
like
fast.
Next thing you know, like you're on, like, I don't even know, dude. Like one click too many, you'll end up seeing some shit you wish you didn't see.
And I be losing followers because, like, I be seeing some shit and then I repost it. And they're like, why would you post that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm unfollowing you. I'm like, go ahead, shit.
Yo, what's so funny is, you know what I'm saying, I got a lot of family that follow me on social media. You know what I'm saying? And like, I be forgetting that I got hella cousins and aunts and uncles
be the
and
mentors.
like, meanwhile I'm just posting this shit. I'm like, I'm forgetting they follow me.
But
like,
then when you think about it, you still not be giving a fuck.
No, totally. I mean, shit. Hey, shouts out all my cousins, uncles, aunts.
Shout
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, bro.
But hey, if you don't like it, don't follow me. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Now, I wanted to talk about Awful Records. You work a lot with them, and I wanted to talk about your producers because you pick great producers like, Mexico Dro, Polo Boy Shorty.
Yeah, man.
How did you link up? Like, what happened where you start to get beats from them? They won't send everybody packs.
For sure. So like,
they're Polo Boy Shorty is the nigga, bro. Like,
yeah, man. I fuck with Polo Boy. Like, how that happened was the first beat I ever rapped on with Polo Boy is Jelly. And I leased that beat from him. Like, he didn't even know about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew about him, so I went to his website, you know what I'm saying, where, you can, like,
so many beats on
where
before this.
Right. So, like, went to the website where you can just buy beats and shit, and, like, I leased the beat for, like, $30. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, wait. All right, so check this out. Like, before I even bought the beat, I was rapping over the beat. I wrote to the beat to make sure I had all the lyrics ready before
you bought it.
So, like, I'm rapping, so, like, I'm playing the beat over and over and over again on, like, his website, so it still has the purchase your track today. Yeah,
that's
like,
hard though.
Yeah, so I finally buy the beat once I finish rapping all the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I end up emailing him the song while he was on Periscope. So, like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna see it, because he had made a tweet. He was
Periscope was popping first.
For
a quick second.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he had tweeted like, like, I'm playing some new shit. Like, send me your shit. So I was like, all right, like, this is still when I had a job too. Like, this is like 2016.
Where'd you work at?
Nordstrom
stock.
Nordstrom Rack. Like not like the department store, but like the
it's the off, like, they put overstock in that place.
Basically.
But you can find some bangers.
It's like,
so
this
you
shit.
worked the cashier, or you worked the floor?
Nah, I was in the fitting room. So basically, like, it was the easiest shit, yo. So, like, I was just on my phone the whole time while
that's dope.
Yeah, so
because we try to promote the 9 to 5 until you're ready to kind of, like, get into your shit. So you did work a 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Sure. Like, whatever it takes to, you know what I'm saying, invest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say, like, quit your job and, like, pursue, like, You know what I'm saying?
Be
Like
broke and be a bum.
you know, don't be broke trying to chase your dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the time is right, you know what I'm saying? Make that transition.
Exactly.
You feel me? But yeah, I was.
You was working, and then Polo Boy Shorty, you got on his Periscope,
right?
And you sent him the track when he was like, "Yo, who's rapping over my beats?"
Right.
He was still in tune with him.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, this shit's fire." He followed me, and yeah, like we just been cool since then.
That's what's up.
And like I feel like he helped me find my sound for sure, because before Jelly, I wasn't making that type of shit.
Well,
like,
he was on like the wave of the sounds early.
Yeah.
So you had a mind to know this nigga is the future. You know what I'm saying?
Beat plugs, man.
The plug.
Yeah.
Who is the plug?
I don't know. Dude. I think that was I don't know who said.
So
that.
when you got in with Polo Boy Shorty, you found out about other plugs, the people with the fucking sound in the front, or what?
That was a group at one point. Beat plugs. Yeah, it was Polo Boy, Mexico Dro, and a couple other people.
Yeah,
and they all had that tag. Yeah, they all had that tag.
And they kind of like made the same sound and beats.
Yeah, man.
Because I would look for that. That might have been the way that I found you.
Yeah.
Because they was
man.
on the pulse of the new sound.
Yeah.
Because after a while, the sound switched up. And they were the forefront of that.
Yep.
Like Lex Luger went into the plug sound. We'll get into Lex Luger and you working with him. This is probably the perfect bridge for that.
Yeah. Right. Facts,
but like the sound changed from Lex Luger to the plug. They had a different bass line with this shit, and then you knew about it because you was on listening too. Okay, so that's crazy. So the plugs into, you went back to now. Let's talk about now. We worked our way all the way up.
Let's go.
I seen the merch. I seen the new shit. Talk about you working with Lex Luger. How the fuck did you start working with Lex Luger?
So
he's a go.
Yeah, he's a legend, dude. He's a legend, bro. And what's crazy is like he's young as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when he was doing,
still doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like he was like when he was doing like all of those mixtapes with Waka and them, like he was like
Salute Me or Shoot Me.
Yeah, he was like 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? And that was like 2010, 2011. Like,
and he was like the first nigga on Fruity Loops that it was like out there that he used Fruity Loops.
Yeah. Actually, I know exactly what video you're talking about. Where like he's talking about. There's a YouTube video.
There's one. It's from like way back.
Yeah.
And then there was a video where Southside and him were on the computer like doing that.
Yeah.
And that was the video that it was like everybody got to use Fruity Loops.
Yeah, man. But
so how did that start?
Okay, so like I've been cool with Father for like 3 years now. So,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
talk about Awful a little bit.
So I had tweeted that, you know what I'm saying, like I want to work with Lex, you know, just throwing it out there in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what you stood for.
Yeah, facts. So Father and Lex had already been cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? So Father was like, yeah, like I got some Lex beats. You know what I'm saying? If you want them, like I can give you some. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hell yeah,
I'll
like
take the beat, great. I'll take anything that has his name on it.
I was like, hell
Real
yeah,
talk.
Run that shit. So at this point, Lex still doesn't even know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So like I like at first I was worried. I was like, you know what I'm saying, what if Lex hears the song and be like, yo, how'd you get this beat? Like take this shit down, like, you know what I'm saying? Because
that always goes through your mind.
like
if
there's
someone gives you beats that they got.
Yeah, so it wasn't directly from him. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, like I'm afraid to drop this shit, but I dropped it. He fucked with it. He DM'd me. He was like, yo, like let's work. You know what I'm saying? It was on from there. So most fucks. Yeah, man.
If someone says that,
yeah,
like people was clowning on less work. Like if I
Less
hear that
work.
from you, nigga, we working. Like
I
it's
mean,
official. It's on the internet.
What else can you call it? Like
That's dope.
I don't fucking
Let's
know.
fucking work.
Let's
It's
work.
official.
Exactly.
So okay, so y'all did like a tape, right, from the press release that's all 90s bass. Now I've been seeing mad people going back. I know it's like they making House Party over. The 90s was they exploiting the
Yeah, they doing a bunch of remakes. They doing a bunch of
remakes.
Revamps of like old shit. Like not everything needs like a remake.
Exactly. Like they tried to do New Jack City again. How can you beat the old New Jack City?
They're trying to redo House Party, right? They're trying to bring it.
It's already going.
They're trying to redo Oh, god damn it. My mind went blank. Never mind.
Fucking New Jack City. How can you redo that? Okay, Spike Lee. Not Spike Lee. Fucking the dude that gets shot after the court after snitching.
The light skinned
Wesley,
dude, right?
Wesley Snipes. He gets killed. What you gonna do?
I feel like
a son.
some.
He's still alive.
I feel like you gotta leave, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta leave the, you know, like leave classic shit alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, not everything needs a remake or, you know what I'm saying?
But I think the companies know what they're going to get, like a marginal of it made $100 million. So if we bring it back with the name and the franchise, it's going to at least make this much,
right?
Instead of going with a new shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
There are a few really good remakes though. Like I just seen It Chapter 2. Like
that shit was hard.
That shit was crazy.
Dude,
that shit was
never
crazy
go
as
old.
fuck.
That'll
Yeah,
never
nah.
go old.
So like some remakes do hit it on the dot, but like some are just like we can go with that.
So Lex Luger is the new shit. I mean, it just dropped. I looked at your Spotify. The shit is crazy. I'm so glad you went to Spotify because you had like 100K like every fucking second.
Man.
So you got merch now. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We talked about the condoms. We got the hats. We got the shirts. Like, what inspired you to make merch like right now? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Big Pun is one of my favorite rappers.
Pun.
Yeah, man. So like, there's a picture with Big Pun holding a condom, and it says Big Pun on the condom. So. Yeah. And like not only that, but I always wanted to make condoms just because like there's like an inside joke between me and all of my fans that like, you know, when you read my name out, you don't really know where that S is supposed to go in the name. So like if you read it the wrong way, it's gonna be Big Baby Scumbag. So like I was like, yo, this is so perfect. This is great marketing. Like, I'm gonna do this shit. And yeah, they ate it up.
I saw that shit drop, and then you put the chicken on it for the cock. And
Yeah, man. No, that's actually that's the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Like, I grew up watching Yu-Gi-Oh, being in the card games.
My brother loved like Pokemon cards and like really nerdy shit. And, like, he was a nerd.
Yeah, man.
He was really smart. But now he would be so cool.
Yeah, like.
And I feel bad that he was getting, like, he would just play Warcraft. Yeah, and I was like, yo, man, get out, get some bitches and all that. But now, like, he would be a cool
It's
dude.
cool, like, a lot of
cool all of a sudden.
Kids, like, everybody's rapping about anime and,
I put anime
shit.
on every grind fest. And I don't know nothing. I got to call him to tell me what's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, It all of a sudden it just turned, and he was on the wave, just kind of like
it was one point of time where like you was like nobody was fucking with it.
Nobody was fucking with it.
For sure.
And I'm gonna sell his Pokemon cards because he got first edition Charizards. And
they worth some money now.
I got
a homie. So my homie that reintroduced me to Yu-Gi-Oh per se. Like he goes to competitions. Like he like plays against
Magic.
Like like Yu-Gi-Oh competitions.
Okay, they got their own cards. And shit too, right? Kind of like
Magic the Gathering. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So like, bro, like these tournaments, there's like $10,000 grand prizes and
That's
shit.
What I'm saying.
Like,
those cards are worth money.
They serious
that shit
about
is back
that.
For real. For real.
They serious about that shit, bro. Like, there's a whole market out there for that, bro. Like, that's why when I dropped the condoms, like half of the interaction was like from the Yu-Gi-Oh like trading card, Yu-Gi-Oh card player community that was like, you know what I'm saying, when the shit got shared out, it was like, yo, like check this out, there's this rapper that has a condom with the fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon on it, like you know what I'm saying.
So you picked off the nostalgia of all that and kind of like put it into one. That's dope. So make sure now where can we get the merch at?
bigbabyscumbagstore.com.
Okay, dope.
Yes,
and that's a Shopify or a big cartel? Or?
Yeah, it's a Shopify.
Okay, dope. That's
man. Everything legal, man. You ain't gonna get scammed on my site.
Dope. For real. Because the scamming is like the best thing going all of a sudden.
Via Shopify, it's safe, y'all.
But niggas been doing that for so long.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God. And it's like, yo, all your little secrets is out here. One dude is putting out all the secrets, so you got to find some other way. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So when'd you come to Cali?
Like 3 days ago.
You live here?
Nah, not yet.
You live in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still stay in Florida. Still stay in Tampa, man. Like, I want to eventually move out here, though. It's cool out here. It's pretty
cool.
chill.
It's almost like the final destination. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your shit is good, your family's good, let me just go out to Cali.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know because, I'll support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been supporting you for a second, and now it's kind of like, like we talked about before, you're finally like here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So run down what you got coming up. Let's just let them know we went from the bottom to the top. Tampa, the producers. I mean, we catching him before he's really out of here. You know what I'm saying? So let them know what you got coming up. I know the Lex Luger project, but what's in the works through the winter and to the next year?
I got a new project coming out. It's a new album. So like the project between me and Lex, I would call that more of like a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
just
cool.
because it's one person produced it. Like, so I have like a full length album coming out before the end of the year with multiple producers and people featured on it, shit like that. That might be like December, late December, early December. Still trying to
and nobody cares about the fourth quarter, third quarter shit. Like that shit don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, like I feel like when you're really passionate about something, like you should just drop that.
Just drop it. Drop it. Because it's all about your fans, you know what I'm saying? And like they're gonna share it, so you do it for your fans, kind of.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because without the fans, I wouldn't even be doing any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm working on that. Videos, of course. I got a bunch of videos just
are crazy.
Stacked in the vault.
The people that do.
Shouts out Pablo Vasquez, man. Like. He's shot damn near every video of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always
that loyalty is
man. Like, it's always some shit where like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never afraid to like tell him like to change something because when you work with new videographers, it
ain't like the dude that I worked with before.
It's kind of like you don't want to tell them to change something because you don't know how they're gonna take criticism. Because it's not like I don't like it, but I think it would look better.
And you don't know how long it took them to do that little.
Yeah, right. So like you don't know how they would take it, but yeah, man. Like Pablo,
stick with your guy, man. Stick with your guy because you gotta. The way I'm looking at it, I know what I'm going to get when I click on
when you watch a big thing.
You know what I'm saying? And you got your own wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got that shit on loop right here.
Nah, bro. I'm like reminiscing on. Like the chirp walk, I was like, damn, bro, that was 3 years ago. What the fuck?
And I made the little background on this orange.
Yeah,
You ever been to fucking a homecoming at FAMU or anything?
I've never, bro. I want to go to
that shit is so lit.
Yeah. FAMU is lit. Like all of those like black colleges down in Florida.
HBCU,
fucking lit, bro.
I went on the HBCU tour. Like all you gotta do is kind of like hit them up and be like, can I find a place? Like they're not on no booking agent shit. It ain't CAA, what you're used to, Paradigm and shit. They'll just be like, okay, let's work it out. You know what I'm saying? They'll put you in a crowd of bad people. You know what I'm saying? So try to tap into that. But yeah, man, I know the merch is popping. That's new. So that's a new venture. Same producers, you're working with new producers. We're big on producers here.
As far as producers, I'm working with so many different people.
Like you getting beats in your inbox like every
Like one thing with me is like I don't like when people send me big baby scumbag type beats because it's like for me it's like I want you to have some type of originality when it comes to your own beats. Like, don't send me some shit that, like, cause, okay, so for instance, like Jelly, like, as soon as I dropped Jelly, the Polar Boy Shawty sound, like, a lot of producers after that tried sending me shit that sounded like that. And it was like, don't send me a Jelly type beat. If I want a Jelly type beat, I have them because I'm working with Polar. You know what I'm saying?
And like, other niggas is sending you the same type of shit. So why not And yo, it takes a producer a long time to get to the point where their sound they're comfortable
They
with.
have theirs.
Because like we was listening to beats the other day here, and it was like I need a West Coast beat, so I pulled up the West Coast dude, and he makes beats every day, but he's trying to like make a variety of beats. Finding your identity is the hardest shit.
It's finding your lane, man.
You know?
Like that's like me with my style of music. Like I had to it was trial and error until like I was like, okay, this is how I sound on a song. And
like the yelling shit or what?
Yeah. Like I was, it took a lot of trial and error for me to be like, all right, this is my lane. This is when you hear a Big Baby Scumbag song, you're gonna know it's.
You're gonna know it's, and then you can link it with other songs. But yeah, man, the Von Dutch is back. I can't believe it's back.
Yeah, nah,
I gotta go
dude.
back and get those hats that I had from a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
Is it back or is it just it never left?
Honestly, it's back because
it's back.
That video was in 2016 as well, and like nobody was wearing it.
Yeah, exactly. But it was hot as shit for a second.
Yeah, like the Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton, Ashton Kutcher.
Exactly. But the store is on Melrose in the same spot, so it means like it never left. You know what I'm saying?
That same Von Dutch store has been there for years.
One. Yeah, on the corner right there. I remember going there. But
that's crazy.
Big shout. Any shout outs you want to give? Because we live kind of right now. I'm going to make this go on Monday. You know what I'm saying? And, this is kind of big for me. You know
for sure. Shout out my mom, my pods, Pablo, all the producers.
The people from the mud, right?
Yeah, man. All the fan back home, man. Shouts out Carrie. Shouts out Grindfest Radio. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out the whole world, man. Shouts out T-Mod. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Yeah, man. Everybody shouts out the whole world, man.
Now, last thing I want to talk about. Awful Records. You fuck with them, right?
Word, yeah. Father. I fuck with Father the long way.
And you fuck with Father for Awful Records.
Yeah, well, everybody. But yeah.
Everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah. How'd that start? That's the last thing I want to talk about.
Honestly, how did that start? I don't know. Like, it just happened. Well, last year. Okay, so initially, like, on SoundCloud, I had seen that Father liked one of my songs. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. What
one click of the button.
Yeah. Nah, so that trickled into, you know what I'm saying, like, us, like, hanging out and shit.
So you hit him up after you saw the like or what?
I think we followed each other, and then like we started DMing each other, and then like the next time I was out in LA, I went to his studio, and we had made some shit, and like we just stayed in touch.
Some organic shit, like
and then
sounds kind of matched too.
And then after I met Father, that's how like I ended up meeting Zach and then Ethereal, Narf. Danger Inc. All those guys. So like I fuck with Awful, man. They like my second family, man.
Yeah,
like, for sure. Like
I seen the videos with like the girls and the angels and shit.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, man.
They had to ish out the twerking. I don't know. Y'all had to do that?
Like
because it was showing like too much, right?
Yeah, like we finished the video and we sent it, you know what I'm saying? Like we sent it out and shit, and then we got a call back and was like, yeah, like you gotta blur out this and that, or either like change the scene.
2 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yeah, you gotta change the scene because we're seeing a little too much, you know. So
good.
Yeah, no. But no.
Now, are you looking for artists? Or nah, you still grinding on your shit?
I got a lot of homies that can rap their ass off, man. Like, I want to, like, put them on a platform eventually. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, I feel like once I get in a certain... once I get in the certain position I want to be in, then I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, put some homies on. For sure. Yeah, for sure, man.
Well, yo, Big Baby Scumbag with probably the best interview. It's all when you come to Grindfest, I mean, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's forever. I'm gonna make this shit move. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Carrie for making it happen. DJ Kent gonna be out here in a week. We gonna see what's up. And whenever, make sure I get some exclusives because I'm gonna run that shit into the fucking ground.
For sure.
And we're going to put them into the network. But big shout out to all my sponsors. Big shout out to The Wave. Big shout out to Audio Mac. And Big Baby Scumbag's best interview. You know what I'm saying? We live right now. You know what I'm saying? And I got a Bud Light. I don't be getting shit for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
And we gonna go to a fucking car race.
What's up with the sponsorship, Bud Light? Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? My boys got the fucking 211 sponsorship. Colt 45 giving them out. I mean, Gary, here we go.
That's crazy.
You need that lingo to make it go. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to everybody. Thanks for listening. Big Baby Scumbag, Grindfest Radio. I'm Brahma Buddha Bully. Fucking the plug emoji, computer emoji. And we out here. Fuck the bullshit.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. That's the camera. Yo, I've been looking at, like, the podcast.
Grindfest Radio.
Damn, that's surreal right there.
Money in my face, hoes in my face, pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space. Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste. Dale Earnhardt, nigga, do you wanna race? Mirror, mirror on the wall, bitch, I look great. Daytona 500, high speed chase. Put you in your place, bitch, get out of the way. Riding in the fast car, yeah, bitch, I might be. Riding in the NASCAR, yeah, bitch, I might be. Sipping on Bud Light like that shit was iced tea. Main bitch wet, you would think she was a Pisces. Dale Earnhardt, push a go-kart. Dirty ass Vans like we at a trailer park. Shining in the dark, I look like a star. Bitch, I feel like Gucci Man, iced out bar. Drip with the swag, got sauce on my white tee. Doja and Gabbana's on my feet, these ain't no Nikes. I'm an astronaut like BBC ice cream. Big baby Earnhardt, I'm so icy. Money in my face, hoes in my face. Pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space. Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste. Dale Earnhardt, nigga, do you wanna race? Mirror, mirror on the wall, bitch, I look great. Daytona 500, high speed chase. Put you in your place, bitch, get out of the way. I got swagger, I got bags up. Buy bottles at the bar, rent a tab up. I'ma stack up, till I'm wrapped up. Jeff Gordon on my body, I go faster. Mr. Leahy, wanna race me. Got a bitch named Lexus and Mercedes. Yeah, they chase me, think they wanna date me. Number one bitch, now you can't replace me. I'm a master, a disaster. I'm a blessed bitch just like a pastor. Flexing like Stone Cold, but my name ain't Steve. Nigga, I'm the GOA motherfucking T. Hold on. Money in my face, hoes in my face. Pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space. Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste. Dale Earnhardt, nigga, do you wanna race? Mirror, mirror on the wall, bitch, I look great. Daytona 500, high speed chase. Put you in your place, bitch, get out of the way.
Damn, that's surreal.
Surreal, Chris Surreal on the beat. That's Dale Earnhardt. That's the one. But I'm going to go into Big Ballin' when I discovered this nigga, where he talks about it slowing it down. Gems all in this motherfucker. Grindfest Radio. One more song and we out of here. Thanks for listening.
Bitch, I'm dead ballin'. No, I'm still saucy. Call me Bill Clinton. I got bitches in the office. Hop up out the water, bitch. I'm feeling like a dolphin. Flexing on your main hoe. Bitch, I'm Steve Austin. Wake up in the morning, get the bread, you know it's often. Gold grill shining, bitch. I'm paying what it's costing. Money on my mind, that's every day taking losses. Seeing dollar signs, that's every day taking losses. Lit up like a diamond, flew up out the island. Rollie on my wrist, bitch, I call it perfect timing. Feeling like Houdini, nigga, you can never find me. Well, like a bikini in the ocean, I be diving. Fuck a label deal, cause nigga, I ain't never signed it. Ballin' in the league, I shoot a 3, it ain't no blocking. Got up on my feet, I got this money, ain't no wild shit. Nike's on my feet, a 9 to 5, it ain't no wild shit. Money on the dresser, drive talking presser. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. I be preaching to these bitches, feeling like a pastor. And I'm in my Tesla seats, you know I'm going faster. Bitch, I'm big ballin', know I'm still saucy. Call me Bill Clinton, I got bitches in the office. Hop up out the water, bitch, I'm feeling like a dolphin. Flexing on your main hoe, bitch, I'm Steve Austin. Wake up in the morning, get the bread, you know it's often. Gold grill shining, bitch, I'm paying what it's costing. Money on my mind, that's every day, taking losses. Seeing dollar signs, that's every day, taking losses.
End this shit the right way. Big shout to my boy Max P, Young Mootla.
Damn.
One time, produced by Adam on the track. Let's fucking go. Keep rocking with me, Grindfest Radio. Max P interviewed him before he was on. Let's get it.
I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. Damn. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Damn. I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. Damn. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Hey. I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Damn. Fuku broke, nigga, gon' hate over there. Are you mad? Cause I brought the swagger back in here. I mix Balenci's with the gumbo, bitch, I'm icy lil' flair. My cold worth your fuku ass, track this my clear. Itty shitty nigga, gon' hate over there. Your gold changing colors and your diamonds not real. You ain't got no bands and your wife be a flip. Couple hundreds and some good packs, but the itty bitty strip. I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. Damn. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Hey. I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Damn.
One time, one chance, one shot, we'll fuck it up. Need cash, never front, fuck around and get shot up. Broke boy, no cash, never ever hit my phone. A-Town, 256, do this on my fucking own. Yes, I am the dope man, better have my cash, fam. Don't be a broke boy, I won't sell no fucking gram. Moolah ain't a street dealer, treat me like a businessman. One time, your fault, say goodbye to your lifespan.
I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. Damn. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time. Hey. I had to show these fuck niggas that I changed up one time. I had to show you who I really am. I don't do that fuku back and forth shit. You fuck with me one time.